Cryptoslo, cryptocurrency news and investing.
Cryptoslo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to cheaply cancel a stuck transaction on a XEN NFT mint. Okay, so you go over to ultrasound.money, you'll look at the last 24-hour time frame of gas, and you try to sneak your mint through on the cheap, and then it never goes through. So as you can see, I have this stuck transaction here where my mint didn't go through. Now, if I simply hit the cancel button, it's $500 to cancel this transaction. Okay, you don't want to do that. Okay, now you could speed it up and bump the gas. That's an option. But then at least you're not losing money. If you cancel the transaction and pay the fee, you just lost $500 and your transaction didn't go through. Now, keep in mind, when you set gas on a transaction, it gets multiplied by the contract cost. Some contracts cost a lot, other contracts don't cost that much. So, the secret is you have to know what the nonce is on the transaction. That's number one, okay? So you go up here, you click on the transaction, and you view on Block Explorer. You scroll down, you hit click see more, and you look for the nonce. As you can see, my nonce is 485, okay? Not a problem. So then you want to go into your wallet and make sure that nonces are available. So I'm going to click on the dot. I go down to settings, I go to advanced, scroll down, and you want to have customize transaction nonce on, okay? So now that that is on, you will simply send a 0 ETH transaction to yourself, and the contract cost is much cheaper, so you can replace the gwei gas. Ultimately, you want to make sure the gwei is higher than what the original transaction was. Mine was 12.2. But again, to cancel the transaction, it's multiplying it by that contract. You want to replace it with a cheap contract cost, which is sending 0 ETH. So I copy my address, send, put in my own address, 0 ETH, 0. Next, I'm going to go to advanced. And I'm going to go aggressive and going to change that nonce to 485 because remember, we're replacing the transaction. So it's a 45-cent transaction. Submit the contract, submit the transaction, and there you go. It's confirmed. So instead of spending $500 canceling a transaction, I canceled it for 45 cents. So, to reiterate, if you have an expensive transaction, don't hit the cancel button, okay? Send yourself 0 ETH, check the nonce of the stuck transaction, get that off the Explorer, okay? And then send yourself 0 ETH and make sure you change the nonce to the transaction and replace it with a little higher gas, and it should be very cheap. That's it. Hope you liked today's video. As always, like and subscribe. This is Cryptoslo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.